Oh man, I'm pumped, dude. Dang. Dude, there's so much room now, it's ridiculous. And oh God, I almost died. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are gonna be digging deep into the evil MS8, cutting some things apart and getting after it, so stay tuned. Alright guys, if you've watched the last few episodes, you'll know that we are back from the fabricator and we got a lot of stuff cut out and the front tubed out from the frame rails. Today, we're going to be digging a little bit deeper, cutting off some excess metal and freeing up some more room in the engine bay, as well as shedding some weight in the interior as well. I actually jumped on Instagram and went live. If you haven't checked out our Instagram, it's down below, right here. And we jumped on a live feed and got some input that was actually super helpful. So I'm over here thinking about the headlight housing area metal and trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with it. And someone brought up a really good point. So we're gonna jump right in here and show you guys what our plan is. As you can see, the metal that comes down from the frame, or from the fender area, kind of wraps down in and connects the front here with all our mounting tabs for the bumpers and so on and so forth. Now, we don't really plan on using headlights because this is, let's just be honest, this is going to be a drag car and the use of headlights isn't going to be very needed. So what I want to do is retain the points for the headlight mounting areas, simply because we're probably going to gut them out and make, you know, them just blacked out and just there to cover up this space. So I think what I want to do is cut out the backside metal to all this and just leave the minor supports that the actual headlight mounts to, which is here, here, or I'm sorry, here, here, and here. And then also this tab over here is where part of the fender and bumper connect. So we definitely want to leave that there and just make it easy on ourselves when it comes to mount the panels back up. But I do want to trim all this stuff out because when we move over to the passenger side, once the engine's mounted in here and we have the exhaust manifold, you know, fabricated up, we basically want to place the turbo right where this metal is. Mainly because we want to take the factory headlight, gut it out, cut a hole in it, and velocity stack straight to the turbo so that we have optimal airflows for all the horsepowers. So let's start off with kind of marking some stuff out and going through and starting to trim some of these areas. That way we can get a better idea of the amount of room we have to work with. Jumping into the interior, the plan right now is to kind of mark out some lines in here following along and basically trimming all this interior metal. Now, everybody's like, what about the window? Right now, I'm really not worried about the window because eventually I want to have the windows Lexan or Lexan, however you say it. I want to have those basically like they're like a good grade plexiglass kind of deal that a lot of race cars have. And I'll put that stuff in. But I want to start getting rid of this, and also on the back doors, I want to get rid of all this metal in here as well, down to the bottom, and as well as the metal on the inside there, like this bracket. I have talked to multiple people, and they said that, you know, this door probably won't be used much for anything, and I really won't need it to be functional. So I think what the plan is I'm actually gonna welding the door shut. Now, that should be fairly simple. That way I can shave more stuff off of it, get rid of some of these mechanisms on here. Remember, ounces equal pounds, and we're just here to send it and let this thing eat. So, also up here, I need to figure out a solution. I think I'm just gonna get some aluminum and basically cut it to flush mount it, tack weld it from the inside, and drop some seam sealer along the edge. And we'll either paint it to match the car as best we can, or, you know, we may eventually have the car wrapped, but I'm not really worried about that right now. I just kind of want to get it sealed off and in prep for whether we paint it or wrap the car. So enough talking, let's jump to it and we'll update you along the way. Here. Yeah. More. Good. This is just going to give us more room for cutting. All right, now that those are off, we can start working on cutting. Safety first. Got my glasses on. Hook this bad mamma jamma up and get ready to rip. I think I know where I'm gonna cut and you know, hope for the best. I'm gonna do my first cut kind of on this line right here underneath and do the same over here just to disconnect that top piece. Disclaimer, if this doesn't work and we lose all support of the headlight mounting, then yeah, we'll just figure it out from there. So I have a feeling it will work. We may need to add a support brace at some point, but that'll be really easy. So okay, first one went well. Yep. Straight down and then under. Aha! We win. Oh my Lord, there's so much more room. So, just from that piece, look at how much room we gained. And the support is still good and strong. Dang! Yo, let's go! All right, I'm gonna do the next side and I'll get back to you when we're done with that one. Oh man, I'm pumped, dude. Dang! Dude, there's so much room now, it's ridiculous. And oh God, I almost died. That's, okay, so just that amount of metal. Look how much room we just freed up on both sides. Now these are still structurally sound and we'll still be able to mount the headlight in there with no issue at all. And yeah, just opened up a ton of room. Now I'm gonna fine trim like a lot of this stuff, and you know, this stuff in here, I'm gonna take a grinder to it and flatten it all down and, you know, try to bring some of this stuff in a little bit. But those are just rough cuts just to get them out of there. And holy crap, that opened up so much. Look at that, full race car. Damn, that is sick. Well, sweet. That was really easy. Well, dang, that took a lot less time than I thought. So I'm gonna go get my grinding disc and kind of smooth those areas out. And then I guess we'll move on to the inside. Got some stuff smoothed out. Man, there's a ton of room. Pretty stoked about that. And I didn't lose any rigidity or anything like that. They were just kind of filler pieces, I guess. That worked out really well. Let's keep going. Oh, as I'm looking at this door, I kind of just don't want to like make it look like crap as much as I want to rip into it. I'm looking at the inner workings of the door. And there's multiple sheets that tie into each other here. This from here over is actually boxed in like this for like the crash bar and stuff before it gets to the outside wall of the door. So I really want to kind of think about this because there's a lot of spot welds along the door, along this seam too. And I'm wondering if it would almost be worth it to go grab a spot weld drill bit and drill out the spot welds and basically separate the inner skin from the outside. That way it all comes off in like one piece. Just because, well then I don't know like what to do with the window, because the window is spot welded as well. I don't know. I think I'm going to think on it for a minute because I don't want it to look like haggard. I want it to kind of look good, so I want to figure out. Drop down below in the comments and let me know what you guys think I should do. Draw a line, like just like a half-assed line across, and then down and across. I mean, it's going to be a cut out like box, and then I can trim the stuff in the inside. I just don't want it to look like crap. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. The front door, yeah, I'm guessing the same thing. There's a bunch of little spot welds around the door. So I wonder if it's better to just drill out the spot welds and pull the whole inner skin off. If there's any body shop people in the comments, let me know. I'm gonna talk to some people and try to figure that out. We'll put that section on the back burner for another episode because I'd really like to just undo the spot welds and separate the two pieces of the door from each other completely. So that's literally just the inside skin that's taken out. With trying to figure out the door stuff, we'll figure that out later. Pretty happy with the amount of room we cleared up in the front of the car. On the next episode, we're going to be swapping out the subframe, which I know you all been waiting for. So that'll be coming in the next couple days here. And we'll pull the old subframe out and steering rack and get the new subframe in there and get everything hooked up. So it's in there and ready for the new engine when it gets here. So stoked. Things are starting to happen, and I can't wait to start ripping apart the doors. I think we're going to be able to save quite a bit amount of weight in there. The other thing I'm trying to figure out too is gutting the headlight and the plastic in the back, but the mounting points for mounting up to here are included in that, so I may go out. I need to get a die grinder. I don't have one when I really need it. Yeah, I'm gonna go get one of those because I want to cut out the welds on these bars right here, so I could take those out too. They're just little small areas, so a die grinder would work really well to get some of those things out. Plus, I want to trim up some things closer to here on the housing right there, and die grinder would just work really well for that. But overall, really happy with how much it opened up. Let me know what you guys think. I think it looks way better. So much more room for activities. And yeah, now we're gonna get ready to pull the subframe out, get this old stock junk out of here, and get the new V8 Roadsters subframe in the car and hooked up. It should look really good. It's gonna look even more open with that thing in there. And yeah, so make sure you guys stay tuned. If you guys like this video, give it a huge thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down, whatever. Drop a comment below and let me know if you guys have any suggestions for the doors. I'd really appreciate it. I just didn't want to, as much as I wanted to just start cutting into them, I didn't want to do that because I don't want it to look like crap in the end. But lots more to come. Breaking them up into more episodes just so create more content for you guys to watch and kind of get more in detailed on each step versus doing a bunch of things at once and having just short clips of it on one episode. I don't think that's very helpful. Regardless, I appreciate you guys stopping in as always. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, get notifications when we post new videos. That is gonna do it, guys. Until next time, we will see you later.